Figure I'd go and make this little video real quick. Let y'all know what's happening. This is my first day of Swift orientation. Alright, so basically you know the rundown. You get your hotel room, you meet your roommate. You want to hope you get a cool roommate. My roommate pretty cool so far. We get along. He actually an experienced driver, so I've been hitting him up with a lot of questions, and he been answering them. Get along. I'm a quiet guy, so I try to stay out the way and do what I do. But after that, you're going to get up that morning, eat your little breakfast. The hotel decent. I ain't got no problem with the hotel. The breakfast left a little bit to be desired, but I don't need to be eating that much anyway. So I just fueled up a little bit so I can get through the day. Breakfast wasn't bad. Lunch was on point. But you know the rundown. It's 1,000 videos about Swift orientation. You basically gonna go in the classroom, get your physical. If you ain't got an up-to-date DOT card, I was finally able to get a year-long DOT card. I had the hardest time with that blood pressure. My blood pressure came down to an acceptable level. They didn't put me through the whole sleep apnea rundown, so I dodged that bullet. I had my physical. Did some computer work, some real basic filling out forms, signing forms and sending them out. Took my road test. I'll get on that in a second. But it was a slow day, long, a lot of waiting, a lot of sitting around. Got to know a few people, some cool people out here. I'm not the most outgoing, but I talked to a few people. We sat out here for a minute. But I'm going to give you the real as far as my situation. Everybody's situation different. But I'm not going to lie to you. This trucking journey had not been an easy one for me. I'm discovering a lot. Like when you sitting around and you at that dead end job, and you got trucking on your mind, and you watching them trucks go down the road. You looking at women and men, they look happy, peaceful. They watching the road go by, dropping their loads off, making money, and you say to yourself, man, that's what I want to do. So you kind of build a little picture in your mind that you're gonna get behind the wheel and you just gonna go. It ain't that way. I'm seeing that now the hard way. It ain't that way. It's been a rough journey for me. I started out with Schneider. You know that if you've been watching the videos. That didn't work. I don't want to really bash a company, but I put it to you like this. A lot of people in my class are sitting up here with me at Swift, and we gather around and talk about our experience and how it went. And we all pretty much come to the same conclusion. You know, they do what they do the way they do it. And it work out for some, and for some it don't. So don't expect the world if you decide to go to Schneider, but it is a good starter company if you can get your foot in the door. Now I come to Swift, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a great driver, but you know, it's hard to how do I say it? You gotta it's a business. It ain't about just getting out there and just driving like you fantasize about and you see people doing. You got to actually put some work in. You got to know what you're doing. You got to watch those mirrors. You got to pay attention, because you carrying you pushing a piece of equipment that can kill some people. So you got to really pay attention and have your mind on what you're doing. It's not a game. It's nothing to play around with. And it's not been an easy a task for me. But I'm working at it, trying to get through it. I just got off the phone with my brother, and he gave me some great advice. You know, you just gotta stick it out, and the outcome should be great. So day one, you know, you fill out your paperwork, you take your road test, take your DOT test. The classroom experience was pretty good though. The instructors are real approachable. You know, they try to make the class as fun as they can for what it is. Completely different experience. I'm not mad at it. I'm just having a hard time with the bills, though, of course. That's anybody. So we'll stick it out, and I will get back at you on tomorrow and let you know how that day goes. So hopefully I'll be on the road within this week with a mentor. praying I get a good mentor we can get along with, get on that road. Excuse my eyes, man. It's been a long day. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm gonna go out here and smoke me a square. I've been tearing these squares up because of the stress level. But like I said, it's not easy. Don't get out here and think you're gonna just quit your job and just be on the road and on Fantasy Island. Now you got to put the work in and you got to concentrate. Cause one slip up, you can hurt somebody that ain't got nothing to do with the situation. So y'all be blessed, and I'll get at y'all on tomorrow. Peace.